Grab your weights then, ladies. And here we go. So thinking about that posture, we're going to stretch up nice and tall from the top of that head. We're going to draw in through that tummy, opening out through the shoulders. And then just have a little gentle roll backwards and forwards. Feeling how you can loosen off that lower back area. Getting yourselves acquainted with how much movement you've got or not got on a Monday morning. And then find that mid position, stretching up tall through the neck. Let's start with a little shoulder roll, one side. For 3, 2, 1, and then we'll change to the other side. For 3, 2, 1, and then we're circling. Have a little twist around through that upper body. Same thing, 3 on one arm. And again, and then over to the other side, drawing in through that tummy, twisting round. 3, 2, 1. Both arms up to the ceiling. Have a little stretch with a little bend of the elbows as well, so we get rid of those bingo wings. Drawing in again through the tummy, don't overextend those backs. For 3, 2, 1, and big circles round. Here we go. Down we come, up we come. Out wide. Down we go. Up we come. Drawing in through your tummy as you go down. 2 to go. Up we come. Last one. Up we come. Drawing the shoulders down into our lovely dumbwaiter position. From there, opening out through the arms and coming back. Think tall through that back. Tummy's drawn in. Working the good guys at the back. 3, 2. Last one. Out we go with this one out. Right, wide even. And come back in. And again, out we go. Stretching. Coming back. 2 more. With the next one, we'll go out into mermaid as well. So out we go and over we go. Those weights will help to give us a little bit of extra movement. Coming back up. Through the middle. Out we go and over to the other side. Big stretch and come back. Once more each side. Over we go. Coming back up. Last one. Big reach over. Leave that hand at the top. Bring the other hand up. Pop them on top of your head. Give the arms a rest. Have your little Mickey Mouse ears there. And we're dropping down with our chin. Curling up into our dolphin dives. Out we come. And again, drawing back in, curling up, stretching out. 2 more. Sweeping back up. Mobilizing that spine from the back of the neck all the way down to your tail. Coming back up, reaching round and lowering down. Think posture. Drawing in through that tummy. Let's have a little lift up onto our toes and lower back down. And again, I think the weights help us. I think they keep us in a nice straight line. 2 to go. And because it helps us, we might need to add something in just to make it a little bit more challenging. So with the next one, let's go up, holding onto our toes there. Bend the knees, lower the heels and come back up. And again, up, bend the knees, lower the heels and back up. Last one like that, up, bend, heels and straighten. This time, bend the knees, lift the heels, stretch up tall and lower down. So it's a squat, heels, up, and down. 2 more. Squat, heels, up and down. Last one. Squat, heels, up and down. Well done. Have a little march out. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go sideways, or you can go forward if you want. We're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So as if we were going to do our calf stretch. So we're leaning forwards. From there, bring your arms, bent elbows. We're going to do some bicep curls with a squat as well. So if you come onto your back toe, and we're going to drop down and bend our elbows and straighten. So it's a little drop squat, they call them, I think. Drop lunge would be better. Yeah, so it's back toe for balance. Oh, don't give me. So you don't put your heel down. Okay, you're giving me ideas now though, ladies. We could just do it one-legged. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's turn around so the other foot is in the lead. Still on the toes on the back leg. So lunge forward, go up onto your toes of the back leg. And again, we're bicep curling and dropping down. So we're really working that thigh. And we're squeezing through our bottoms as well. It's good for the old Fitbit miles. I'll be registering lots of steps, even though I'm not doing any. But it's exercise, so it counts. 2 more. Down we go, coming back up. Last one. Coming back up. It's got the heart rate going. Stepping up. 3, 2, 1. From there. Breath in. Breath out. Have a little roll down. Curling up. Leave your weights down on the floor. Have a good old stretch while you're down there. Gently, gently peel yourself back up. Feel how light the arms feel. Get into perfect posture. Float the arms forward. Let's just do some arm openings before we go down. Twisting round. Coming back. Round we go. Coming back. Once more each side. Last one. Coming back into the middle. Deep breath in. Stretching up, breath out. Relax those shoulders. Breath in, shoulders up, breath out, and we're rolling down. Chin on chest. Lower those arms down, hips up to the ceiling. Big stretch through the back of those legs. And then slowly, slowly we're coming back up bit by bit by bit by bit. Gently opening out. And again. Breath in, breath out, chin on chest. Down we go, stretching down towards the floor. Big old stretch. Gently peeling back up. Dropping the shoulders down. Last one, and then we'll go down onto the floor, onto your mats with this one. So stretch down, give yourself a good old stretch. And then we're going to be down on the mat. And we're going to have your weights, if they roll, have them underneath your feet. So let me get everybody lined up so that we can see what we're doing. Lovely jubbly. So we're in normal starting position. It's just we're going to have the balls underneath our feet. Or the rolly weights if you've got tin cans or something like that. So if you have them so that they can roll out, because we're going to do our one leg stretches in a moment. So have the weights underneath your feet and then think about that position. Think about dropping that rib cage down, giving that length through that front of your chest, drawing in through your tummy. So we're stretching out that low back. And then relax and allow yourself to arch back up through that low back as well. Dropping back down, drawing back in. Lifting back up again. And then find that mid position. So we're working across the front of our tummies and resting the arms nice, relaxed by your side. We're going to roll one leg out. Reaching it away as long as you can, long and low, and draw it back in. Change to the other side. Feel what happens through the back if you don't control. You'll feel that back arch up. So we're tightening up to keep that back in that mid position. So it's our lower level one leg stretch, but we're keeping ourselves solid through the middle. Reaching out on the out breath, hold for an in breath and then draw back in. Let's try once more with each leg. Rolling out, coming back in. Last one. Stretching away, toe up to head, coming back in. Now let's make it a little bit more tricky. So if we go into a single tabletop with one leg, and then tight through your tummy, roll that other leg away, you can automatically immediately start to feel how much harder that is. So work harder through that tummy, keeping that center position, drawing back in. Keep going, we're halfway with this one. You might start to feel it around your jaw and all the way up to your chin and your neck. Try and work through the tummy so that's relaxed. The tummy's where the work's going. Last one with this leg. Reach it away. Come back in. Gently lower that other leg down. And breathe. Recenter. Set up the other leg into its single tabletop. Drawing through that tummy as you reach away with that other leg. And back in. So stretching away, reaching away. Coming back in. We're halfway with this one. Think when you pause in that lengthened position, think what's happened to that low back. Try and make sure you're drawing through your tummy as you bring that leg back. Last two. Coming back in. Last one. Reaching away. Come back in. Gently lower that other leg back. And bring your feet closer into your bottoms a little bit. You want to have the weight right underneath your instep because we're going to shoulder bridge. And it's easy to shoulder bridge if you're on something that's going to move away from you, if you're pushing straight down on it. So have a little go. If it's too wobbly, take your feet off and do a normal shoulder bridge. But we're going to try and draw in through our tummy and lift up into our shoulder bridge. You can lose that head pillow if you want to. And then slowly, slowly lower back down. You'll feel it a little bit more in the back of the legs than normal. But try and make sure you push down through the instep of your foot onto your weights as you lift up. And then slowly, slowly, slowly back down. Three to go. Pulling in through that tummy, squeezing through the bottom, but pushing down through those balls. Down we go. I've forgotten how many I said to go. 2 left. If in doubt, say 2. Up we come. Wide across the chest. Sink back down. Last one coming up. Your hamstrings might be burning a little bit by now. That's okay, because we're going to give them a lovely big stretch in a minute. Holding it up there. Gently, gently, gently roll back down and relax there. If you've got something to help you stretch, find it now. Bring one knee up towards you and let's stretch that leg up towards the ceiling. Toe down, big stretch through the back of the leg, all the way up that back of the leg there. Holding it there. If you want to, you can straighten that other leg out. Or as straight as it will go, because it perhaps find the other weight as you're reaching out. Holding that there. For 3, 2, 1, and we're slowly down, and let's change over to the other side for our stretch. Bring the knee up towards us, giving it a cuddle, and then reaching away, Toe down, heel away. Big old stretch. Holding that there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come back down. Find those balls. Just kick them up a little bit so that they're underneath your hands by your side. And we're going to have a little go at our abdo prep, but we're going to do our obliques with our little side bend like we did last week. So if we pop one hand underneath the head to support the neck, one hand's on your slidey weight at the side, and breath in to prepare. As we breathe out, we're going to come up, and then we're going to slide down one side, twisting through the body, come back up to the middle and lower back down. Let's do another 4 on that side. So breath in, breath out as we come up and side bend, back to the middle and down. Up we come. Check your tummy's nice and flat. Slide down and back. Last 2 coming up. Breath in, breath out and up. Reach down your side. Come back to the middle. Last one. Up we come. Stretch. Back and lower. Let's see if we can change over to the other side. Do the same thing the other side. So we're really working these side muscles as well. Breath in to prepare. On the breath out, drawing through your tummy, rib cage down towards your pelvis, and then side bend. Come back to the middle and lower back down. Breath in, breath out. We come up, side bend, back and down. And again, up we come. Side bend, back and down. 2 to go. So really working the tummy this morning, drawing it in, side bend and down. Last one. Breath in, breath out. Up we come. Side bend, coming back into the middle. Lower yourself down into your normal start position. Feet in line with hips. Relax there. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. You can do this with or without your weights. If you're doing it with your weights, go careful if you've got shoulder issues. We're going to have palms facing inwards, nice and wide across the front of your chest. And let's do our double leg stretch. Just the arms to start with, reaching out overhead. Breath in, on the breath out, really sink down through that rib cage. Bring the arms back over. Once more like that. So we're stretching overhead, holding and coming back over. Just going to wiggle down it, bend a little bit so the YouTubers can see me. With the next one, let's add a leg in as well. So reaching over, stretching out, fingertips to toe, and pull down through the middle to bring those arms back. Breath in, breath out. Control that center. Hold there, and on the breath out, sink and bring it over. If your arms get tired, go without. We're going to do 2 more, 1 on each leg. Reach over and drawing back in. Last one. Out we go. I can feel myself arched up there, so I'm sinking down through the middle, drawing back in, and then we're taking the arms out wide, the feet and knees together, and let's have a little hip twist over. Head goes one way, knees go the other. Have a nice stretch. And then over to the other side. It's good to get a good chest stretch this morning. We've been using those balls. We've been working those chest muscles, so we need to give them a nice big stretch as well. Once more each side. Last one. And then we're going to go over onto our sides and really give them a stretch. If you've got a larger head cushion, find it now. And we're going to do our arm openings with the weights if you're happy to use the weights. If you're at all worried about your neck or shoulder, go without. We've got our arms out in front of us. If your weights roll, have a little roll on it with that top arm so you're turning almost over with that upper body. And then pull back through the hips, through the waist, through the shoulders. And again, reaching forward. So we're stretching the backs of the shoulders. As we stretch out and draw back in. And then make sure the shoulder blade's being pulled down towards your waist, with or without the weight. Lift that arm up, twist through that upper body, sink in the middle. So if you've got your arm up towards the ceiling, feel how you can drop down through the shoulder blade, the arm's still pointing to the ceiling, and then open out. Now, to bring the arm back, you're going to have to tighten across your tummy to twist the rib cage over as we come back. Breath in, breath out. Let's reach over, sinking in the middle, opening out, big arm opening movement. And let's use our tummies to help pull us back. It does make a lot of difference. It takes a lot of pressure off those shoulders if you engage that core. Last one, coming up. Sink in the middle, open out. Breath in, on the breath out, tighten through the tummy, bring that arm back and rest it there. Let's go over onto the other side and have a go on the other side. Okay. I've got restricted movement this side, not with my arms, but because I've got my bookcase behind me. But we can adapt, don't worry. So, thinking about those shoulders, we're starting off with that little roll forwards, remember. So once you've stacked yourself up on your side, think about relaxing through the shoulder blade, reaching that top arm forwards, giving it a good stretch. Pull back through the hips, through the ribs, through the shoulder. And again, stretching over. And hips back, ribs and shoulder. Once more, over we go. And then coming back. Check your shoulder blades down. Let's do the arm opening. So we're bringing that weight up. You can go without the weight, remember. At that top point, drop down through the rib cage and then open out. I can't open out fully here, so I'm bending my elbow though. So I still get that stretch across the front of the chest. And then pull through the rib cage and bring the arm back. There is another alternative you can do if you're lacking space, because you can go up to the middle and open out over the top of your head and roll round. So that's the other arm openings way that you can do it. You don't get such a good stretch across the front of your chest though. So it's reaching right over, drawing back in. 2 to go. I'm going to do the alternative one for the last 2. So dropping down, drawing a straight line and curling round. But you can do either. Last one. Getting that give, whichever way you do it in that middle bit. So we're just loosening off that rib cage. Stretching the shoulder and then drawing in through that tummy to bring yourself back. Well done, folks. Good workout for those stretches across the chest. Let's go over to our tummies for our last little bit. So, 4 heads on your little pillow, and we need both weights either side of our head in our breaststroke prep position. So we've got 4 head down, arms are just, hands are just resting on the weights, From there, the legs are doing nothing. Think about drawing the shoulder blades down towards your waist and then just gently lifting up through the middle, through your head and shoulders. The elbows are staying down on the floor at the moment. So breath in, and on the breath out, gentle drawing through your tummy, coming up through the back of your shoulders. Okay, you can, if you want, add the head twist, so you look through one side of your head. Come on up, twist round and go down the other way. Or you can just keep your head in that mid position. Once more like that, so shoulder blades down, drawing in through your tummy, unpeeling that top part of your back. And then rest back down. From that rested down position, this time what we're going to do is we're going to add in that roll the balls out. So if you can do it without coming up, that's the easiest option. Just reaching ahead of you. But what we'd like to do is to draw the shoulder blades down, hover up, and then reach away. Draw the elbows back in and lower back down. Tight through your tummy. Try to keep that lower back in that mid position. Don't overarch it backwards, because our backs don't really like that extension movement too much, particularly as we get a little bit older. Drawing in, float up, reach away, big stretch. Come back in, lower back down. Last one like that, shoulder blades down, drawing in through your tummy, hover up, stretch away. Come back in, pop your hands by your chest, push yourself up and have a well-deserved stretch back the other way, which will give you some nice pain. Good pain, bad pain, that's a stretching pain all the way up that back. Those back extensors have just been working, so give them a nice big stretch. Hopefully everybody's okay down there. Whilst you're there, if you can, okay, this is a little bit tricky, pop the weight between your ankle bones and then lay back down. Oh, this is a new one. Okay, I did have a little practice before we started. It is possible. Yeah, I practice it all. So, okay, so from there, we're going to push our ankles together on the way and see if you can bend your knees. If you can't, if it's not working with your particular brand of weight, you can just do it without a weight. So it's a little knee bend up and a bend back down. So we're just trying to work those muscles at the back of our knees, our hamstring muscles. It's like our one leg kicks, only with both legs and without the pulses. So it really isn't like our one leg kicks, is it? But it's that bending of your knee movement. Try drawing in through your tummy. Lift both legs up. Lower back down. One more. Slowly up. Slowly down. Other ways that you can do that to get a little bit of resistance is if you've got a loop of your resistance band, you're using your freezer clip or knotting in it, and you've got it over your lower part of your legs, you can bring one leg up and lower it down and then the other, and you'll get some resistance when you do it that way. So that's another way of adding in a little bit of resistance if you can't quite get the grip on your tin of beans. Okay, so push yourselves up. Let's finish off with some 4-point work. So we're on our hands and knees. I'm going to change around the other way because I can then see my Zoomers as well as my being the camera for the YouTube. So have a little stretch up, cat and cow stretch, tail up, head up, tail underneath, head underneath, stretching up, and then lower back down again. Okay, stretch back up again, and lower back down again. Now let's add our thread the needle stretch in. So again, you can go with or without a weight as you do this. So if you slide one leg backwards, keep it on the floor, opposite arm goes up towards the ceiling, and we stretch round. If you're doing it with a weight, really be careful because it will send you flying. Down underneath and reach round. And stretch with weight to where you feel you need it. So you might want to go straight, you might want to go up towards your shoulder, underneath. You might want to do a bit of everything. So one of each. Reach up last time this side. And back and through. And then we're going to change over onto the other side. So slide a leg out and reach that arm up towards the ceiling, getting that rotation through the body. Come back down and underneath, thread underneath. And then reach back out. Big old stretch, come back in underneath. And up towards the ceiling. Last one. And up we go. Good stuff. Come back into the middle and stretch yourself out. Curling up that body. And then another really nice stretch for that upper part of your body, that front of your chest, is if you have your arms out in front of you. Slide them a little bit further away, and then as you sit back, keep your bottom up in the air. You have your arms a little bit wider. And we're trying to get that chest down onto the mat, as if you're sort of then rolling a marble away with your nose. And then sit, put yourself back, have a little shell stretch, curling yourself up before we get up into standing to finish off. Well done, folks. No balls required for this last little bit, no weights required. Let's put you up so we can see you all. Hopefully you can see me, head as well as feet. Well, head and not feet probably. I need a bigger room. Standing up nice and tall. YouTubers can't see my head. Right, from there, the arms and the shoulders might feel like they've had a really good workout this morning, so we'll make sure we give them a good stretch as well. So breath in to start with, shoulders up, breath out, drop the shoulders, drop the head and shoulders. Keep the rest of your back nice and straight, link those fingers, tiniest bend of your knees, and then really pull those arms out in front of you. And you should feel that stretch all across the back of your upper body. And up you come. Out we go wide. All the way down. And relax. Here we go again. Chin down. Slight bend of your knees. Link those fingers. We're going to have a pause at the top. A stop at the top. A pause at the top. Anyway, at that top point, we're going to put one hand behind our head, hold onto that elbow and really stretch it. Now, if you struggle to do that, and some people will because of their shoulder range, you can do it in front. But what we're trying to do is get that big stretch around the back of that elbow, stretching out our bingo wings. 3, 2, 1. Take the arms up, swap them over. We don't want to have one stretched bingo wing and not the other. Feeling that stretch all the way up that side, that back of that arm. For 3, 2, 1, come back up, big circle round, and relax. You're allowed to go floppy occasionally. Bring those arms up into your arm openings. Beautiful ballet position. Strictly's back on, so we've got to think about those top lines. Come back through to the middle and round to the other side. And back. Lengthening through the neck. Twisting round. Drawing in and round. Last one. Coming back in. Lowering those arms. Have a little gentle march out. And then go wide. Feet turned out. And we're going to sink down. For 4, 3, 2, keep going. And 1. From there, let's reach across and circle over. Reach across the other side, stretch and circle over. Front corner. Stretching there, reach up towards the ceiling. Opposite corner. Circle round. Other front corner. Imagine you're pulling on a rope, pulling it back up to the other corner. Circle it round into the middle and then pull up nice and tight through the middle. Drop the shoulders down, pull in through your tummy and open out nice and wide. From there, we're twisting round and down into our saw position. Coming back up. Round we go to the other side. Come back up into the middle and have a little march out. Relaxing everything. From there, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. This time, no lunging. We're just going to do a calf stretch. So we're stretching over that front leg, but none of that fancy going up and downs. Bring one arm forward, wrap it around you, give it a cuddle. Holding that there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change over legs. Toe down, heel down. Stretch over that front leg. Bring that arm up and across. Holding that stretch, feeling it through the back leg and around the shoulders. And then come back into the middle. Stand up nice and tall. Stretch both arms up. Have a little lift onto your toes. Pop your hands on your head. Lower your heels and dolphin dive down. And come back up. Reach up. Stretch up. Hands on head, because we needed to do a little bit of balance before we finish. Heels down. Dolphin dive. Last one like that. Reach up. Lift up. Hands on head. Lower the heels. This time, dolphin dive, but stay down, reach down towards the floor, lift the backs of those bottoms up towards the ceiling, slowly, slowly come back up bit by bit by bit by bit, and peeling and stretching up. Reach down one side, stretch the arm up and over, circle it around. We're dangling in the middle, like a little rag doll. Gently come back up, using that core to help you. Down we go the other side, reaching up, stretching over, circling round. Down we go. Weights towards the front of your feet. Really feel that stretch. Try and get your tummies down towards your knees. And then slowly, slowly come back up. Sink those shoulders down, opening out through that chest. Don't stick the ribs out too much. Draw in gently through the middle. Deep breath in. All the way up to the ceiling. And a breath out. And again, breathing in. Some perfect postures going on the Zoom land. And down. Well done, folks. We're going to build on that the next couple of sessions that we're doing this week. So we'll do some of those weight ones, but add in some extras as well. So get practicing. See you all soon. Bye.